Steve Field from the safety department. We're making our 13th video. I looked at the calendar the other day and I saw that this coming Friday will be our 15th safety meeting that we have not had. We've never missed a safety meeting. Don Lacey started these back in the 1990s and we just never missed a meeting. Didn't matter if it was a day after a holiday, if there was bad weather, we always had them, but COVID-19 has been different. So we're going to continue to not have the safety meetings. We've put some information out about some of our large gatherings. We love those gatherings. They're truly part of our culture at Prime, but we just can't put together 500 people, 700 people, 1,000 people. Those of you that have been to our picnic, you know what the bingo's like. It's the whole convention center, people playing bingo. Our 10 and 15-year dinners, those are packed with 400, 500, 600 people, and we just can't do it now. So that's why we're going to continue to keep making these videos, because we want to share information with you. We want you to know that we're thinking about you. But we did something different this week. You've heard from me and Robert and Steve and the operations managers, Dr. Abraham, Jason Seymour, now for 13 weeks. We're going to do it a little different this week. Andrea Mueller and I, we just walked around and we spoke to some drivers. None of this was rehearsed. We just found some drivers on the pad, and it just always just amazes me and makes me so happy when we speak with drivers. And we can tell, you look at a driver who's got a nice truck, okay, this guy, this woman knows what's going on. And we've got 2 women on the videos, so we really just wanted to see what they thought about what's going on now with COVID-19. How's the freight situation at Prime? How are they doing personally? So I hope you enjoy this. You can put a comment down below and let us know that, hey, that was a good idea, or nah, don't do that again. Whatever you think is best, because we want to do these videos for you, and that's why we do them. So I think we've got 5 different videos here of drivers that drive at Prime. Andrea's put their name and truck number down below on each one so you know exactly who they are. And I'll come back at the end of the videos and just kind of close out this one. But again, thank you for everything you're doing out there. There have probably been rare times in our country's history as challenging as 2020 has been, but you are getting it done. A lot of times I say we are getting it done. That's not really accurate. You're getting it done out there. You're delivering the freight, whether it's the reefer division, the flatbed division, the tanker division, intermodal, all of you collectively have made Prime shine during this time. So I'll see you at the end of the video, and I hope you do enjoy it. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Tim Wiemer. I'm an instructor here at Prime, and one of the reasons I'm an instructor here at Prime is I enjoy giving people a new chance at life. A lot of people come into this is their last shot. They don't have a job, their old job disappeared, and especially now with the COVID thing, there's a lot of jobs that aren't out there. They still need a lot of truck drivers out there. We're still delivering food, medicines, all the things people need out there. So it's really wonderful to get these people to get their own life together, get a new career, and a career that won't go away, because once you have a CDL, somebody wants you to drive their truck all the time. And I like to play it forward to these people so that they can experience what I've experienced. It's a great job. I love it.
What was it that brought you to Prime, Tim?
I was brought to Prime by my son-in-law. He was working here at Prime, and he said Prime would be a good place. So I came to Prime and I leased a truck. I leased it for a short while, and I went teaming with my son-in-law. That didn't work out real well, but we left Prime. He was trying to get some trucks on the road. He wasn't much of a businessman, so I was trying to help him out with my daughter and grandkids. But when that didn't work out, I came back to Prime, and I wanted to do the training again, because I trained before I came to Prime. And when I found out they had the CDL program, I thought I'd give that a try. I told myself I'll do 3 students and see how it goes. And I guess it went pretty well, because I am still training CDL students.
What do you find the biggest challenge is? You get someone that's brand new to trucking, never even been in a truck before, and you're expected to get him to the point, or her to the point, where they're going to pass their CDL exam in several weeks. What are the big challenges you face with every student?
A lot of times they're very nervous, very intimidated by the size of the truck. Getting them to understand how the trailer moves, because it's really sort of a misnomer to call it truck driving school. It's more of a trailer driving school, because if you take the trailer off the back, it doesn't take much to get people to drive the truck. But when you put the trailer back there, cornering's different, stopping's different, a lot of things are different about it. and just getting them to sort of get rid of their car driving habits and get them into truck driving habits, because it's a totally different set of habits.
As far as Prime, you know, we had some really good freight once all the shelves, everything was taken off the shelves. We kept moving. Are we still keeping you moving out there? Is freight good?
I haven't really noticed any changes in it. I've heard some other people say that things are a little slow. I've never had that situation. I've had that. Other people have said it was slow before the COVID. Over the years, I've never really noticed a change. I've been kept busy all the time. I have a wonderful fleet manager. His name is Darren Rook, and I think that's a big part of why I'm successful here at Prime as an instructor and a driver.
You know, it's interesting you mentioned that partnership between you and your fleet manager. Do you also do that with the people that you train and instruct? Do you keep in contact with some of them and you're available for them when they have questions?
I do my best, and I tell them that, you know, even when you're done with your TNT, if you have questions, don't hesitate to call me. You're never going to encounter every possible scenario in your 50,000 miles. So don't hesitate to call me. If I don't have the answer, I know who to come to here at Prime to get you that answer. And I have a lot of students that we're still in touch. I've lost touch with some of them. Some of them have left Prime. I'm still in touch with some of them. Some of them have left Prime and come back because I told them they would. And I was right, because Prime is a wonderful, wonderful company. Robert Lowe treats the drivers with respect, and he makes sure that all the people that he has working for him does as well. And I just also, the one thing I've found about Prime that I've never found in my 65 years of working any place is Prime is the only place that says safety is first and puts a period behind that. Everybody else puts a comma there and says unless it interferes with production. Here at Prime, it doesn't have to interfere with production because safety is first. We don't care. We can always get that load there a day late because roads are bad, whatever. That is one of the reasons I'm still here. There's a lot of reasons I'm still here at Prime and plan on being here until I retire, hopefully in 3 years. But that is one of the main factors. I've worked for other trucking companies, I've worked for other businesses, and they all say safety first. Prime is the only one that really means it.
Well, we appreciate you saying that, Tim, and we appreciate everything that you do for our company. We try to work hard in the office, in the shop, but it just pales compared to what our drivers do out there. We appreciate you. Last thing I'll ask you, is there anyone you want to say hi to on the video? Go right ahead.
I'd like to say hi to all my former students. I just couldn't give you, I'd be here for another day giving you all the names because I've had a lot of students. But I'd like to say thank you to them and good luck to them and hope they're doing well. And if not, give me a call. We'll see what we can do about that. And just remember the most important thing in trucking, the first 3 rules in trucking. Be safe, be safer, be the safest you can be.
Hey, what's good? My name is Blake Tubbs. I am a PSD instructor here at Prime. If you are interested in coming to Prime, this is a great company. Are we gonna ask questions? I didn't know we were gonna do takes. Or just
yeah,
like
no,
one
just
smooth.
keep going. You can ask your question. Sure.
How long have you been with us, Blake?
I have been here for 3 years.
3 years. Did you start as a PSD yourself?
I did. I came here. I had a friend. He told me he was making awesome money, and I wasn't. So I came here to Prime. I said I was gonna do a 1 year and leave, like a lot of people who come here. But then we found out how great this company really is, and of course we stayed.
You know, we were walking over here, you were talking about some other interests you have, particularly travel. Sounds like maybe the truck kind of leads to some other things. You were talking about Niagara Falls. Talk about that.
So of course one of the adventures that I created for myself is to take a load up to Niagara Falls, park the truck, walk across the bridge. Because I have money from trucking now, I can rent me an Airbnb, go on all the adventures, zip lining across the Niagara and all that great stuff. And it all did come from trucking, which is Prime. This is my first and only company I've ever worked for, so they have changed my life.
Well, all the work is done by you. Maybe we gave you the tools, but you do it yourself. Give yourself credit for it. Let's talk about COVID-19. We've put a lot of videos out about it. You're healthy, I can tell that. You're good. What have you been doing to stay safe out there with the issues going on?
Of course, first thing first, following people's rules. Like if they want you to have a mask on, have a mask. I keep a mask in my dash just in case people do say something about a mask. I'll be ready. I do 6 feet distance. Other than that, that's really it. Because of trucking, I'm normally to myself or with a student anyway, and we're not walking up on that many people. You talked about health. We make sure we work out, walk, get out of our trucks, eat healthy foods, and if someone's coughing, try to stay away from it.
It's like you got your act together.
Yes, sir.
How's the freight been the first half of the year for you?
So right now I am training. So I have not done much freight. Because I have students, they make sure they give us freight, they keep us moving because the students need to get through their process, right? So therefore the freight has been good. I have been on the phone with a lot of people. I have a network here with that Prime, and most of the people say the freight slowed down a little bit, but it is still good and there aren't any complaints. So that answers the question about freight.
That's good. Let me ask you this. Someone says, I want to become a trucker. And he's lucky enough to come to Prime. He's lucky enough to have you as his PSD instructor. What's kind of that interaction going to be? What is your goal with him other than get him his CDL?
To teach him how trucking really works. That's not in the written book. So to show you how to take home time and stay out over the road longer and enjoy it. Because if you're not enjoying it, if you're not healthy, you're going to go home more. You're going to miss your family more. You're going to miss the connections that you have at home. And if you're not building connections out here, you're not going to last. You're going to do your 1 year and leave. So I like to show people how to build connections, how to go to Planet Fitness, how to go on adventures, how to do other things when the truck is just sitting. Reefer sits a lot, so we have plenty of time to do that, and you will have the opportunity to do that if you learn and be adventurous.
Well, I can tell you got your act together. What's your long-term plan? What do you hope to be doing 5 years from now, 10 years from now?
5 years from now, I really haven't thought that far. Of course, like a family, a house, kids, and that's the long-term goal. So right now, I'm just trying to find a connection to build with someone so I can get to that long-term goal. So baby steps.
Well, if Prime's ever had any success, it's because it's folks like you, drivers like you out there. We appreciate you, Blake, and just keep doing what you're doing, and we really appreciate you being an instructor, taking these new folks and showing them the right way.
Thank you, and I thank y'all too. Let's go.
Hi, my name is Kelli Hahn. I've been with Prime since September 2017. I came from the training program. When I had the training program, did right to the lease. Completed the 3-year lease, and now I'm with Ace Lease. I'm currently a trainer. I only do TNT though. My training motive is I love to give back. Before I came trucking, I was a teacher for 8 years. So being behind the wheel by myself wasn't satisfying. So me giving back was actually teaching bigger students so we can successfully get across this world.
What is a tip you would give somebody if they were thinking about Prime?
A lot of research. I did about a year worth of research before I came out here, knowing the ins and outs, your motive, your drive. You can come and truck company and actually fail. So that was my motive. So I did the research. I did what it take to be a truck driver, with my dedication, the pros and cons, of everything. So that was a big step. So do your research before you come out here.
Let's talk about this, Kelli. I think
Okay.
it's kind of neat that you were a teacher, one of the hardest professions that there is.
Yeah.
Now you're a truck driver, another very difficult profession. Any comparison in the two, or what are your thoughts about, I used to teach, now I teach truck drivers?
Actually, I use the same motives. I did 4-year-olds for 8 years. It was basically, we did individual care plans because you don't treat everybody the same. I might have, my student I have now, she's already had previous training. So I can't teach her, a left turn signal, right? She already knows those things. So I adapt my training to my student. So it's basically an individual care plan. So I can help them succeed further.
You took what you were successful as a teacher and kind of put it, that's really neat. And I think it's fantastic that you're giving back to the industry. And I thought your example of, look, I kind of lonely in the truck and you like to give back is fantastic. What's the biggest challenge you have? You do TNT, so they come to you with their CDL. Might think they know it all, but we know that's just the beginning. What's kind of the process you go through with them when you get a new TNT?
I sit back with the basics. Every student I do sit with those fine key basics. This is the truck. This is the respect of a truck. Tell me what they already know, and I just branch on from that. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult because you said they know everything, and I just kind of take it back. Like, let's really think about this. we got to make it home to our families, and those people's on the road got to make it home to them. So it's a big safety concern. You might know it all, but you always can learn. I've been out here 3.5 years. I'm still learning. So if you're still learning, go back home. It's not worth you being out here.
You know, you said a couple of things that really make me happy. Number one, you're thinking about safety. And you're also thinking about the safety of the four-wheelers out on the road.
Oh, yeah.
That we're going to be as safe as possible.
Yes.
And I like that you're always learning.
Oh, yeah, always.
You've got a bright future with this. 3 years is great. You're already in an ACE lease. And that's just fantastic. What are your long-term goals? Do you have any? Have you thought about it?
Well, I thought about becoming a fleet, adding some more, just taking it one step at a time. There's no rush for me. I just want to make sure I can train my good students. That's my focus, is my students, giving back. Eventually I might get another truck. You just never know right now. I'm just having fun. I'm having fun seeing the world and meeting new people. So that's my goal, is have fun, and eventually I might do some other trucks, but it's no set and guarantee right now.
Before we let you go, Kelly, is there anyone you want to say hi to?
Yeah, sure, my Prime family. My name is Kelly. They know who I am. Just hello, everyone. Be safe, and I hope I see you soon.
Hi, my name is Latoya Robinson. I'm from Philadelphia. I drive for Prime. I actually went to school, All-State Career School. Then I came over to drive for Prime. Actually, I was a medical assistant at the VA hospital in Philadelphia, dealing with patients every day, which was really cool. Then I wanted to become a truck driver and see the world.
How much have you seen so far in the U.S.? Have you been across the country yet?
Half. I'm almost there.
Okay. Good. Are you enjoying it?
Yes, I actually love it.
What are you finding the biggest challenges so far being new to the trucking industry?
Just dealing with other drivers and just a day-to-day basic routine, getting it down packed.
Okay.
If you could give a tip to somebody that's thinking about joining Prime or trucking, what would you say?
Just actually do your research on all different companies, because I was actually with a company before I came to Prime that didn't work out, and Prime was the best fit for me.
So things are going well for you here?
Excellent.
Okay. You got a top-notch trainer with Kelly, so I
Yes,
think
she's
you'll like
an excellent trainer.
Excellent. She's used to be on the fourth grader, so I don't know what that means exactly. But
Well, I'm used to dealing with like older people inside like a hospital setting, as far as getting charts, delivering to my upper management, and it's a whole different like 360 as far as coming from a hospital setting to trucking. I would like to give a shout out to my baby Nicholas, my mama, and my grandmother. Love you guys.
Good morning, my name is Roy. I lived in Claremont, Florida. I've been with Prime since October 30th, 2013. And I've been a lease operator ever since. It's my third truck. And I've been doing good. Prime is a good company, and many different other company drivers asked me to go join with them. I said, no, it's the same thing. So I told them, what's the difference? I'm doing good at Prime, so why should I join with you guys? I don't have any problem. So I said, thank you, and that's how I go.
boy, that's good. What was it that got you into trucking? Why did you decide that profession?
Well, I moved to Florida, and where I was living in Florida, jobs are not so great. So I said, let me get into trucking, because I also can do like farming, and the equipment are not so easy to get, and all these kind of things. I said, let me try the trucking, and ever since I'm in trucking. Yeah.
Good. One thing I noticed, your truck, it's white, it's beautiful, you're dressed perfectly. Obviously you take a lot of pride in yourself.
Oh yes.
How does that work with being a driver out there?
Well, I know that we are selling service, right? That's our. So when I go to customer, I want to be neat, clean. I never had a problem with anyone for so long. People would say that they have problem with customer. I never had a problem. I always go with them, talk. Maybe I even enlighten their day, make them feel nice and those things. Yeah, I do that.
Well, that's very important. That part about selling service, you are spot on with that. That anyone can move freight from A to B, but
Yeah.
to do it on time and do it the way the customer wants it. You know what's right.
Yes, and I never had a problem. That's the good thing about it.
How about the freight this year? How's it been for you?
Well, you know, from March, I think March 12th, I came back to work because I was on a few days off, and then the lockdown came, and from the lockdown till 28th when I went back home, was like the best time of my life. Oh, everything was so great. Traffic wasn't bad, and from here to there, and boy, I had no problem. So I don't know now, because last week I heard that the customers are asking that they need more drivers, because that was for Prime. They have a lot of freight, and the Prime is asking the drivers to stay a little longer. So I don't know what's going on right now today, because I brought this trailer from Florida. Needs a lot of repair. They used it for parts to repair another trailer because it had I think it had an accident and it was loaded.
I understand. You yourself, you've been doing well out there.
Oh yes, I'm doing good. I have no problem.
Okay. And I saw you were sitting in your truck. You had your mask on.
Yes.
You know why we're asking people to wear the mask when they come to the terminal and when they're around people?
Yeah, because if you're infected, you infect others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you're okay with that?
Oh yes.
Okay. Well, we appreciate everything you do out there. I just love that idea about we're selling service. You can work in our sales department. That's what we need. So the last thing I'll say, is there anyone you want to say hi to on the video? Anyone in your family? Go right ahead.
Oh, I would like to say hi to my wife and kids and all our Prime family.
Hi, my name is Hunter Kerfoot. Before I came to Prime, I was a delivery driver at Pizza Hut over in Fort Worth, Texas. That's where I'm from. I've been a PSD student for about a week or so. It's been fun. It's also been really challenging, really stressful, but you know, it's how it goes in anything. You just got to push through it and keep going. My main reason for coming to Prime was just travel. I wanted to see all 48 continental states. That's basically it. The money's great, but I don't really care much about that. It's just the travel. I want to see the country.
How did the truck, once you got in the truck for the first time, was that your first time in a tractor trailer?
Yes, my first time in a truck was about, like, I guess 4 days ago. It's a lot different than I thought it was. When I was signing up for Prime, I thought, man, it's just driving a car, kind of, just bigger. But no, it's a lot more than that. So you got to be careful at all times. Make sure you're doing everything right, because if you mess up, it could really damage or hurt somebody.
Well, you've got a lot of challenges in front of you. You've got your permit now, then you'll get your CDL, and you go to the TNT phase. And have you thought about the future? Are you going to team, solo?
I'm not sure yet. I'm just more focused on learning right now. I really want to trifecta on my tests, make sure I get everything perfect. Then once I get that CDL, I'll start worrying about what I'm going to do, like team, solo, lease, company, or I can say hi to my family. I really appreciate the support they gave me, and I kind of like slapped them in the face when I said I want to go trucking. Like, nobody in my family's ever been a trucker, so I just come home one night and like, I want to go into trucking. They're like, what? So, you know, they're supportive. They dropped me off here.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, Hunter. Thanks for being on our video today.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Robert Wilkerson. I've been with Prime now right at 3 years. I started orientation on June the 4th. So it's been 3 years. I have a clean record, safety record, and on-time performance. I love Prime. I wouldn't be where I'm at today. When I came to Prime, I didn't know nothing about trucking. I've gone on to start training. I've had many students that's been successful. I take pride in my job, and I train really hard, and I train them hard. I served in the military. I am from Gainesville, Florida, down there in Gator Country. Go Gators! The way Robert Lowe treats his drivers, we are treated well. We got the best equipment. Here's an example right here of some of the stuff we get to pull. The military gets treated well. We are thanked every day. I'd have to say the biggest thing I've had to do is, one, make sure I'm always wearing a mask. It's hard to get, even here in the yard, to get out and remember you got a mask on. And also we're having to watch at other truck stops, shippers and receivers, other drivers at all times, because you do not know what they have or where they came from. My truck is a 2019. I've been told here by several people in the shop, it looks like it just rolled out at a lot. It's kept very clean. I baby that truck, so I keep it more now during this epidemic that we're going on right now. I started that from day one, and I'm going to continue doing it, but I've implanted more wiping down stuff more now than I did before the epidemic. I like to say hello to my fiance. She's coming to Prime about this time next year. We're getting married in October. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for her. She's very supportive, probably more supportive than Prime is. But I just threw a curveball to her a few minutes ago. We're heading to the house with a load for a little bit. So it feels good to be. I've been on the road now for about a month and be able to see her a little bit and get a hug. Because I ain't gonna lie, it's hard during this epidemic. Everybody needs, when we're on the road, we need all the support. So if you're coming to Prime, hey, make sure you got backbone to help you do this, because this is not easy. Being gone 6 to 8 weeks, you need to have family besides Prime that will be there to support you at all times.
Well, that was certainly a little different. I thought our drivers did great. It's kind of awkward when someone walks up to you and just puts a camera in your face and says, start talking, but I thought all of our drivers did a fantastic job, so I thank each one of them. Thank them for everything that they're doing out there, as we thank all our drivers. So leave us a comment down below on what you think about this, ways we can improve it, information you want to hear. I recommend you go ahead and subscribe to our channel and go ahead and click on the bell icon so you get notifications when new videos come out. Andrea's always putting out new information, and in this day and age, this is the way you share information. You don't bring people together, you send the information out to them. So thank you again for watching the video. Let us know what you think, and we'll be back next week. We'll probably have our regular speakers again, and we'll have a bunch of new information for you. So thank you, and please be safe out there.